I clicked on you. Let's see if this works. Oh, now you gotta turn down your thing. I hear you back there
Yeah.
in the interwebs.
Yeah.
God, look at the Skype. There you are.
Alrighty.
They be checking us, yo. There you are. They're doing something to us that's freaky.
You know, it's because I keep talking about NSA every time we chat. You know.
Yeah, they're like touching us, virtually touching us in an inappropriate manner.
They're cyber molesting us.
Like fucking Michael, they're touching us.
Dear all 16 agencies of the U.S. government that are publicly known, please stop cyber molesting us.
Well, it isn't even that, you know. Then they've got the subcontracted laborers. Any clown that has a good talk who says, "Just make me 100 robot profiles, and I'll give all those guys shit." There's one guy that dresses up like the Joker on Twitter and attacks all the anonymous people. Maybe it's him. He's like some wonder hacker.
You know what? I've had like so many strange people add me on Facebook that are clearly like, you know, I mean, I think in old intelligence stuff they'd call them cutouts, you know,
Yeah.
and I don't know what you call them now. I guess
Yeah.
just fake profiles. But there's all these weird like cutout identities where I'm just kind of left wondering like, who is this person really? And you know, is it a person or is it a team of people? And how exactly did they know this about me? Because, you know, I don't know if I'm just paranoid or if like it really is fucked up that they seem to know shit about me when they shouldn't.
Well, if you're talking to me, then Carnivore's already read everything about you. You're basically busted anytime they want to bust you. So,
I don't even do that much bad illegal shit though, you know what I mean?
I know, but you know what? A lot of things could be the pretext for something else. Like you're a foreigner in America, that's good enough.
No, I'm an American citizen.
Oh, really? You just got the coolest accent. That's cool.
Yeah. I miss London, you know. I wanted to move back there. I did, and then I had to leave because I tried to start a record label, and that fucked. Because now, well, actually, I probably shouldn't even say this shit on air.
Okay, then don't.
Yeah, I won't.
You know, that's the best way anyways, like if you're your own cop. See...
you mean trying to police yourself to keep from...
Yeah,
I'm a huge Kevin Shields fan, David Yudmurski.
Yeah, well, I'm friends with Kevin Shields. He's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I've heard he's really cool, dude.
He's an extremely cool guy.
Well, you'd have to be to make noises like that.
No, but no, you don't. You could be a total dick. That's the weirdest thing about it.
Well, yeah,
it's not mutually non-exclusive.
But are being cool and being a dick mutually exclusive?
It's like the icing on the cake. It's the icing on the cake when you're super talented and also you're this really great guy or gal.
Yeah, no. I dig that. Did you get my message about the that weird video I found that was showing some link between Occupy Wall Street and the Slobodan Milosevic thing from like, you know, way back when? Yeah. And how like they'd used the same manual that was like CIA sponsored or whatever.
Sure, probably. But that's no big thing. I told you the CIA, they got a horse in every race, and they own the racetrack, probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
Group A or Group B does. One or the other.
Yeah, because I guess that was my original theory was that Occupy Wall Street was going to be some type of staged scapegoat for some type.
You know, I've been subscribed to. I've been on Adbuster's mailing list for a long time because I've read that magazine for a long time. That doesn't mean nothing that I read it. You know, I picked it up because it was free, and I like their graphics sometimes when they're being smartasses. And I met some of those guys before, like up in Canada. But I was just thinking how weird that's going to look in the future in the list of my crimes. It's like, and he was involved with these guys when they pin it on them. You know, like these foreign anarchists, anti-conservatives.
Yeah, no, they love the guilt by association, don't they?
Well, it's just in my Yahoo box for like ever since I had my Yahoo or whatever. But I'm like, obviously I don't even click on all of them. I don't even care that much. I mean,
I think I used to get something involved with Adbusters like ages ago.
I mean, I read everything. But you don't hear
Well,
me
yeah,
call.
wouldn't you? You know.
But
I mean,
you don't hear me calling for a general strike. That's how you get shot. That's how you get dead really quick if that catches on. Run for bank run, or general strike.
Let's just not say that too many times, mate.
General strike. Let's get serious. Yeah, but that's a no-no. But they've only had those. I think they only had 2 general strike days in America. And but they shoot people for that in America. They used to, because that's when it gets serious. If you can get everybody to go like, this is bullshit. We're not even going to go to do. It's beyond buy nothing. It's don't go to work. Don't do anything. Make them feel it. That's when people start pulling that off in the big numbers, and the governments get real freaked out. But you know, like I said, I'm not advocating the destruction of the sewer system or nothing.
Well, that would kind of suck, wouldn't it?
Well, I guess they waste tons of water with shitty infrastructure. It's really bad for the environment, all those leaking shit pipes and all that stuff. So,
I know, but having the sewer system shut down in a way that could potentially be even more damaging than itself, wouldn't that be really bad, really shitty, if you will?
Yeah, people forget about how quick you get cholera and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's for real. People are so used to that. Well, I don't know. Couldn't we just spray everything with some terrible fucking chemical that just kills everything?
No.
And all kosher?
I would say everything's problematic. But, they want to try and make everything all super cool in the future anyways, I guess. So we're going to have to make big changes to society one way or another.
Space helmets.
If you buy Al Gore's trip, then we're going to have to make big changes anyways, and that's not going to come from a democracy, because a lot of people are going to say bullshit. I mean, there'll be people making the old light bulbs forever, basically, just because some people want them. You'd have to make those people stop.
Oh, wasn't there? I thought there was going to be. I forget if it was here in the UK, but they were trying to do some type of law against the old light bulbs, and that everybody was going to have to switch to the spirally ones.
No, that's all the way in the EU. It's everywhere. But I still go to the hardware store and buy old light bulbs.
Yeah, because I mean, those don't cause like seizures.
They're for sale. They're like €1.
Yeah, but and don't the new ones, because they're full spectrum, and so don't they?
They're crap. You have to really pick out the ones you want. I also buy the new kind from IKEA too. Like halogen or whatever. You have different choices: LED or the phosphorescent new ones. The energy saver spirals or whatever. I mean, I have all different kinds. Buy Captain Hemo, Captain Blood. Anyway.
Yeah. Light bulbs.
A light bulb just went off. He said, my wife's calling me, I gotta go.
What's that?
No, it was somebody in the chat room was like, well, my wife is calling, bye all. I'm like, a light bulb went off there. It's like, I need my wife more than I need the internet. Bye.
What a tragedy.
Bullshit. He probably just looked up online that Lindsay Lohan is posing for Playboy, and he wanted to go see if he could see the pictures already before his wife gets home. Some bullshit.
Oh man.
Eerie silence once again, huh?
Yeah, no, sorry, man. I just woke up a little while ago, and I was really happy. I opened my computer, and Dead TV was still on.
I'm just screwing around,
because I had fallen asleep, and I figured Dead TV wouldn't still be on. So how many hours have you been airing today?
Jesus, it must have been a long time. 12 hours so far now?
Because I sleep for a long time,
So do I, till I wake up. But I'm waiting for somebody, see?
Yeah, were you saying before, one of your mates is bringing all the equipment from the UK?
From Luton. I think that's where it might be one of the
Well,
far, close to Gatwick or whatever, close to the airport there. I think that's
isn't that like North London though? Like,
yeah, yeah. It's where all the they're like junior guys on the stock market. In some of those neighborhoods there, the little towns right on the edge by the airport, they all buy their little banker houses on this one road. But they're not. It's none of it's even spectacular. It's just, oh yeah, they don't live by like Pakistani teenagers or something.
okay. So wait, is this in east or is this in north?
I think it's what's Gatwick's airport right by there, up by
I
there.
think Gatwick is in east, but Luton is in north.
I would have to look it up. I'm not going to tell you where
No.
our offices are, anyways.
I know East London, like it's you've got
The actual warehouse is on Parsons Green in London. Parsons Green station right down the street. That's where cargo's at. But my office and my bank and everything is in that little town right there by the airport.
what bank does Anton trust?
I do my business with HSBC,
Hmm.
the World Bank of Bank of Hong Kong, Chinese bank.
Hmm.
And every time they ask me if I want a loan, they're like me. I'm like, not yet. They're like, well, you know as much money as you want. That's it.
Really? They just like
They really
will
do
give
that.
money?
They really will do that to me, but there's no way I'm getting a loan.
Well, yeah, because it'll probably come back to bite you in the ass a few years later.
It's so sketchy. Probably wouldn't. I'd probably be able to pull it off. I'd probably get the loan and then there'd be taxed on the loan or some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Or maybe when there's some type of war between the West and the East, then you don't have to pay the Eastern banks. I don't know.
Maybe. That's what America's thinking, probably.
Yeah, no. I have a feeling like that might be like their new economic policy. No, I mean, not that it's that different from the old economic policy of, we like money and we'll kill you for it. I say stuff like that, and I just feel really sad.
Well, I'm getting old. Like I shouldn't even go on this next tour.
Wait, where are you going on the next tour? Because I've never seen you or Brian Jonestown Massacre or any of the projects that you've done live.
They're talking about having me rehearse for some days in LA with whoever my people that we end up taking. I don't know who's going yet.
Right on. If you're in the Bay Area, man, drinks.
Yeah, we will be. I think right towards the end of it, maybe might be. I don't drink though, so.
Non-drinks.
I don't even know where we would play in San Francisco this time. Probably back at the Fillmore for big money, or maybe even at the. They would probably have us at the Warfield Theater this time because we sold that place out so quick, and we sold it out more than any other band ever has. They said.
Really?
Yep, because we don't give any comps. See, even a big band, they've got like 150 people on the guest list. Any band that you've ever even heard of that has records, easily at a place like that. We don't do any advertising or anything, and no guest lists like that. It's so amazing, and they're just like, holy shit. Like last time we played there, they're like, "This is the best day we've had money wise, all the way around. Bar, every single thing, tickets, bar, everything in 2.5 months." And that's the fucking Fillmore.
That's pretty epic, man.
Yeah. A lot of those places we play, it's always the same deal like that, and they're just like, "Dude, you got to come back and play,"
That's awesome.
But I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I'm too fucking old, and there's no reason like. For us to.
Well, dude, look how old Mick Jagger is. He's still doing his thing, kind of.
He plays for three. You know what? He'll go and play on the beach of Rio de Janeiro and suck in front of 3.5 million people and call it a fucking good day.
Yeah. No, that's real.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He'll just go.
New Stones is not old Stones.
At least, he'll say, like, well, at least I'm fucking knighted and I still suck at this advanced age. Let's see you
Yeah.
pull that one off. You're lucky if you'll be sucking at my age. And I'll be like, fuck you.
Dude, I think you could still pull it off.
Well, I could pull it off. That's not the problem. Of course, I wonder about it, Because now, like, see, I don't practice any of that kind of stuff like that. So
Well, I don't practice guitar anymore either.
yeah, but see, I completely hold down the fort. I've never even met anybody to sit across in the seat next to me and play what I play. Nobody. And I played with a lot of fucking really good players in my life, and none of them could play what I'm playing. That is mangle it. I hold down the whole fort. I'm playing like rhythm and lead guitar at the same time, but in a weird style because I play this like weird kind of folk style because it's self-taught. It has like I do a lot of upstrokes while I'm picking. It's just like fucking jangly weird shit, Well, it's like throbbing on the big low. It's doing this really weird thing the whole time, and everybody else just murders it. So I don't ever get a chance to stand there and sing very much. So I always get weird about like what's going to happen when I get back to playing music. Like my manager's like, "Oh yeah, I'll book you for 4 days in a hotel in LA, and you guys can just rehearse." I'm like, and you can teach those guys a new record or something. And I'm like, you really think that somebody's going to remember anything else that they might need to know, and learn a whole record of something that I would make up, even a whole song in 4 days? You're fucking weird.
It's funny. I kind of have similar problems with musicians as well, where I just don't really jive well with many of them. I mean, it's like either somebody knows how to play an instrument and it just fucking happens and it's great, or they just kind of like, are completely inimical to the creative process.
Let me tell this guy how this works. Hello? Nope. Anyways.
So somebody trying to call in? Well,
yeah, he wanted to be a first-time caller. Well, it's not the same thing. See, I have like over 300 songs out, so you're gonna have the same problem as I have, except people are expecting something.
Yeah, they're like,
what I
why
mean?
does it
it's like
sound
really
like it's
weird
on the record?
or anything. No, thank goodness it doesn't ever sound like it's on the record. It's a magical.
That's the way I feel about it. But I've got all these friends that'll do anything to try and make it sound like it's a fucking recording. Why don't we just go up there with our iPod then, mate?
They already do that shit. Everybody's playing to a fucking tape.
Oh yeah, with Ableton Live and all that. Well, I mean, Live has its applications.
No, but everything they fucking do all kinds of shit, man. Black Eyed Peas never played live in their fucking life.
Okay, yeah, right on.
Everybody is fucking playing to tapes and shit.
That is some Milli Vanilli shit right there. Yeah.
An atomic explosion in Russia. Should we check the news? Let's find this.
Wait, what?
Google.
What?
What news?
What the fuck?
Give us a second.
Nuclear explosion in Russia.
That's what he just said. Do we believe it? I'm not seeing any news on it. Let me hit BBC. Give me 1 second. BBC will give me the straight dope. If it's real news, I'll find out right now. It would be in Europe. There ain't nothing.
Yeah.
On the BBC. I'll go to Pravda, but there ain't nothing. I'll go to RT right now. I'll go to Twitter.
Yeah, Russia Today. Well, actually, unless Russia Today is not there anymore, man. I mean, if it's like a real fucking thing.
This is atomic. I'm looking. I'm hitting Twitter up right now.
Yeah, no, Twitter would have it.
No, it says a leak at 1 hour ago. A leak at a mobile phone company causes panic. No, that's something else. I'll go right to on air of RT right now. Let's check this shit out, okay? Nikas.
Even though we would say that Russia today is relatively better than many other countries in the EU as an international, partner to many of the EU countries,
See?
Russia will feel the pressure from countries that are suffering more. And
let's kick King Ding Dong out of there, out of the chat room. What the fuck are they? What is the fuck is he talking about? Where's your facts, dumb?
Yeah, where did this guy read this?
What? These guys are full of shit in there. Does anybody know what they're talking about? It says a nuclear explosion in... What an idiot. Should I kick that guy out of there?
I don't know. I mean, hey, Simon Mino, why are you telling us to check the news for nuclear explosions?
Because I just turned on Russian television and they ain't saying jack shit. And I turned on the BBC and they ain't saying jack shit. So I'm going to kick you out because you're a dickhead. Kick him out. It was a dumbass girl if it was a girl. Whatever, they made us laugh.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whatever, their credibility
Nothing's funnier than the nuclear annihilation of a country, right?
Fuck them, man. What a fucking pathetic, sad excuse of a human being that ain't got nothing better to do.
I'm just imagining like the person that ran into the room and, why don't you tell your friends on the internet that there's a nuclear explosion in Russia?
I ain't got nothing against the Ruskies. Made you look. Whatever. When you look, that's big news. I live close to Russia, man. I live 35 minutes away from Poland. You dick. The last time the Russian power plant blew up, everybody was irradiated all the way over. The whole world, they didn't even tell you how bad that was. And the Japanese one, they didn't tell you how bad that one is, too. Dead TV prank. Whatever. That's the cool thing about chat rooms is dickhead can only prank us once at the IP address.
Yeah.
Oh, well. They should prank call us. Ming should call in. Alright, I'm going to let you go and see if she'll call.
Yeah,
She thinks it's so fucking funny.
Alright, man. Yeah, good chatting again. Cheers.
Yeah. God, you guys. Blah, blah, blah. Poor me. What should I do? Now you guys are throwing me off.